God. Okay, we are back, guys. I'm sorry about this morning's episode going all crazy and weird and whatnot. It's just, got pissed off by a lot of stuff. Not being able to break into Kellogg's apartment, and then they send you to go talk to the mayor, and it's like you can't even get the key off the mayor, so what's the point of telling me to go? And and then you have to toe the line as far as the mayor is concerned, with you just have to go along with whatever he's going to tell you, even though you want to shoot him in the face or whatever. So I don't know, stuff got to me a little bit more than it does normally, but whatever. I just don't like when games do stuff like that to you and force you to jump through the hoops, and you don't have the option to do what you really want to do and all that kind of stuff. So we are back here in the Commonwealth, and I don't know, that episode this morning got me riled up enough that I feel like now I need to just spend some time doing something completely different just to take my mind off things. And since I was going to be here anyways doing stuff, I always thought I may as well show you some of it. But at the same time, it's like there's stuff that I've been meaning to do in this area for a long time that I keep putting off and keep putting off and keep putting off. And I think I'm going to do a little bit of it today. So, if you look at our map here, we did sort of a lot of exploration down in this direction and out in this direction. That was kind of the main thrusts of our adventure, so to speak, because the mission objectives that we were given by the various settlements were off in these directions. I did explore up around this direction from Sanctuary before, but every time I come across the bridge out of Sanctuary towards the Red Rocket truck stop, oh god, it's auto-saving and lag. Every time I come across the street here, I look out in the distance and I see that faint outline. You can see it just there on my compass of some sort of a building or a house or something, and then there's something else over there which looks like it could be a settlement of some type. That marker that's on the map, that's dog meat still back at that location, I bet. So I'm there's another confusing thing. You ask me, oh, do I want Nick to be my companion? But here's dog meat still. Let's thrust dog meat back into things just because, So my plan here is to essentially go off in this direction a little bit and finally explore what's around here, because I do need that's a Concord down there, that's my Red Rocket. I'll show you guys the defenses I've built there at some point soon. I'm not quite ready to show off my bases. I still need to get just a little bit more gear for my settlers, so once I have things sort of where I'm gonna like them for everything, then I'll show them all off to you guys, and I'll show you settlement building as we move forward a little bit more. But I like being able to get things how I want them before having to show you, because then I don't waste a bunch of time. It's not a door. It looks like a door. That would be weird though. This is a water tower, so although maybe a maintenance access or something like that. So let's find whatever this stuff is here. So that's our stuff for Sanctuary. What the heck is this building over here? It's been making me wonder for the longest time. I need some, and I need some more spaces to raid when I'm not filming episodes, because what I've been doing is going back to some of the places we've already been. Surprised these guys didn't see me. So they do see me.
Who's there?
Okay. But apparently now I'm important enough to be worth, like, actually going after. Let's just go for Sector Mass. Because, like, you know, this type of gameplay, the exploration, the running around, this relaxes me. I like this kind of gameplay. You know what I mean? That's the go along with the story, jump through the hoops, put up with the bullshit kind of stuff that I really don't enjoy in the game. So we... there may be. Like, I was thinking about it, like, I would like to have Nick as a companion at least a little bit, so I think I will use him when we continue on with, like, the Finding Sean investigation, because I think that he would be more helpful, potentially, than Codsworth. But, so we've explored all this before. Got, I think, our first army helmet off of one of the things there. Just come up here. So we've got some sort of, I think that's the building in the distance there. And we do have the power lines, and I am going to do an episode at some point where all I do is follow power lines off to their various locations. But usually higher level enemies are in areas like this. So, or at least when you go off up to stuff like that, like if I were to go up there, I would expect that there would be something pretty dangerous up there to some degree. And I don't have, like, all the weapons yet that I probably should. These are just rad stag does. I could... Oh god, I think that is the best line that Codsworth has had so far. Let him have it, Codsworth. See, I enjoy having Codsworth with me. But you know that they've, like, done some work with the voice acting and, like, building these characters, so, like, you know, Nick probably has some interesting stuff to say, and I don't want to just do the whole playthrough with just Codsworth, because that would get, I think, boring for you guys. I don't. See, like, it's this kind of stuff. I guess that's a settlement? That's the settlement we're gonna discover. Okay, let's get this out of the way first, and then we'll go figure out what that's all about. Just making sure that there's no actual enemies that are gonna pick up on the map here. I may switch to my handy dandy insect swatter to deal with the infestation, extermination, so to speak. Yup. Oh well. Chemistry station out here in the middle of nowhere. Just hitting the VATS pip to make sure that there aren't any high level enemies.
Mr.
You know?
This place does bring back some pleasant memories of the old world, does it not?
Is it important, Codsworth? Do you know something that I don't? Hot plates are valuable for scrap. Runaways holotape. Bubblegum laundered dress. Let's listen to the holotape. Ah, where am I going? Miss. Under R.
October 22nd, 2077. I finally told them tonight, and it was bad. Real bad. Dad was shouting, telling me I should be ashamed, that I had to get out of the house. Mom just cried, and somehow that hurt Worse than anything else. She didn't say a word. Not even when I packed my things. I can't go to John. He doesn't even know yet. Maybe he'll never know. If it weren't for the cabin, I wouldn't have a place to sleep. Just need some time to think. Last time I was here, I was just a little girl playing clubhouse in this old cabin. Now I'm really scared. Will anything ever be right again?
So, a body like this that was left exposed to the elements, even if it was just through windows and stuff like this, would not be in this condition. You would not have, like, bones. You know what I mean? Like, the animals would have come and, like, carried you off. You know what I mean? Like, the only reason that, like, bodies survive, like, you know, that, like, the Iceman, what's his name? Oh, God. It's gonna escape me now that I need it.
Yes.
Yes, self-defense secrets. Permanently take 5% less damage from melee attacks. Nice. But, like, you know, it's like the guy will get frozen in ice on top of a mountain. You know what I mean? And that's what preserves him so that they can find his body later. It's not just like, oh, we left him in a cabin with an open door and nothing ever came to investigate it in all 200 years of, you know what I mean? It's like bugs would come and eat you, and then your bones would be left there. Like, maybe your bones would be left, but 200 years, man, in, like, actual, like, it's not like you're, like, enclosed or, like, in an airtight space or something, you know, or even sheltered all that well in that spot. But and we're lucky that these 200-year-old holotapes still are still playable after all this time. So I don't know really what this area is. Oh. Thanks, Codsworth. Just set them all up for us, won't you? Float flies, yeah. Nothing really down the road. We will check out that settlement up on the hill here. But I'm just gonna check out this spot too, because, like, as I said, I need spots that I can go to raid, and a settlement is not exactly a spot that I can go to pick up more loot. Which is what I need for all of my bases, and some of the stuff will reset so that, like, you can go back and, like, replay and reopen the containers and stuff like that and get, like, the reward loot out of the last chest in the area, which is usually like a big green box, like a steamer trunk. So, like, that's cool, you know? So I do like being able to, like, go and just replay content that I've already shown you guys and, like, pick up extra loot and have something to do when, you know what I mean? I'm not filming episodes, but let's play it. Because then we take it and play it.
Listen to me as a brother here. This whole deal with Eddie is wicked shiesty. I mean, what kind of business partner threatens to kill you if the deal doesn't go his way? We are in way over our heads, man. I can't see a way out of this. No way except shutting down and getting out of Dodge. Give me a chance to talk this out with you face to face. I just want both of us to get out of this.
Yep. Sometimes, like, it's a little bit harder to tell, is something from before the war or something from after the war. You know, like, is this Eddie and Flynn and all the stuff that they're talking about, is that stuff that happened already, or like before the war, and we don't have to like they're all dead, or is this something that happened last week, and we're gonna run into these people somewhere? You know what I mean? Let's see what we got. Ah, yes, Drognak. Critical hits with unarmed and melee attacks permanently do +5 damage. I think I just found a key. I'll take all the loot first. Oops. Is everything? Nah, there we go. Alright. Robco Industries, Wicked Shipping Access, Blake Flynn, Cargo Manifest, F-25, for short, General Atomics Factory, uranium pellets. Corvega Assembly Plant fuel cells. Mass fusion containment waste material. So only the first one popped up a new location on the map, but we may have those other spots already located, and that might be stuff that we need to go and pick up at some point. So maybe a trip back to the Corvega plant at some point. Although we'll see if we come across any of this stuff at those other locations now. Really, Codsworth? Yeah. It's called a corner, Codsworth. Quit freaking out. Gee, really? I don't know what his problem is. He's just humping the ground, or whatever you want to call that. Flamer fuel. Thanks, man. Got a comment. Oh, from a... It's so hard for me to read off my computer screen. I'm just gonna call you MMO, so a shout out to MMO. Woot! Workbenches. Oop. I hear them. Nope. Can I get up here? I see them. Well, let's just go for them. Okay, bro. Nailed it. Oh god. You damn right. Well, we're gonna have to go and empty out at some point here. But at least there are crafting tables, and Codsworth's still empty, so he's of course just gonna run outside where we need him to be most. Oh god. I'll wait for Codsworth to figure out where we are, and then I'll pass him all this junk I'm carrying. Like, really, dude? Come on. We're in here. Maybe I do need to switch to Nick Valentine just to see if his AI programming is any better as far as following instructions. Because, yeah. Codsworth? He sucks. Oh, God. Anywhere to go out here? Looks like there is. Like, the least you could do is, like, try to come and meet us up here somewhere, you know? Was that really? Pipe pistol. Oh, it's some real important loot up there. Would I break my legs if I fell down off here, guys? What do you think? Probably would in real life, like if you were carrying a big old bag or backpack full of junk and you like jumped off of something really high. You'd be like, my leg. Here we go.
Hey. Sir?
Way to go, Cosworth. Just getting stuck, like, looking at the two different desks. Athletic, yeah, I don't need that stuff really, but is that really all I had? Here, let's give him the junk too then. Press the button furiously. Ultra combo. Mega combo. Even bigger than a mega combo. There we go. Okay. I don't think we checked the entire ground floor in here. So I'm just gonna check back here, yeah. You never know when they're gonna hide like a weapon on a shelf somewhere, or there's always usually like every location that you go to there's something special hidden there somewhere. They usually have something at the very least. May not always be a weapon, but like gear or something unique. Interesting. And usually it's whatever you need to like do the most work to figure out how to get, or see the most of the environment, or play the most of the little storyline that they have built up around the area or whatever. But from the looks of it, it looks like we've explored most of this spot here. I need to see if I can find like a chair or a you know, spot to sleep for a second here. I think we've killed and explored most of everything here. Yeah, we did the truck, did all this. I'm just gonna see if upstairs maybe where those people were, or yeah, there's no chairs here. Where they were like holed up or something, there might have been a bed up here. I thought there was like a... I thought I saw a sleeping bag on the ground somewhere, but maybe that was back earlier. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's go up to that settlement, maybe there'll be something there. At least they've got electricity from the look of things. And actually... what is this? All of this. Come and get it. Get out of the way, Cosworth. You can handle these two, Cosworth, don't lie. Don't sell yourself short. You've got a giant frickin' saw blade for an arm. Okay. It's a novice. So the area of error is much wider. Okay, there we go. Like, I wish every little location like this was discoverable and warp. You could warp here. I don't know what it is particularly here, but yeah, is this a... Well, it's obviously somebody's little hidey hole. I was wondering if it was going to be like an access to like a military base or something with like a trapdoor with that sign, but I guess not. Oh, here we go. Let's see what we've got. Taking all your cigarettes and your cigar. Please, no smoking. Yes, excellent. So what was this person... Can't like, they were looking up at the facility where we just were. I can't really tell, like, what were they sitting here watching. I guess that's it, you know? So, like, if there was somebody living around here, that would make a little bit more sense, but I don't know why the shack was here. Let's go. What was that? Ah. More flowers. Purple mountain flower. From Skyrim. So we've got potatoes growing. A fence that needs repairs. Will this location pop itself up on the map? Here we go. Abernathy Farm. Nice. Hey, what am I stuck on? Really? You're alive? Kitty, please tell me you're alive. Yes, you are alive. You are the best cat ever. 'Cause you're not dead. Oh god, that's cool. That's the first cat that I've ever seen in the game. I've heard one before and thought that there like might have been one around. Nice. They already have a Brahmin here, and it's penned in, which means I don't have to do any work to pen it in. So, you know, not a bad location. I may go around and scrap stuff here in a second if I can. Just to see if I can get more materials out of this place, but I'm not seeing... Okay, let's find the entrance. Oh yeah, that's right, it would be over here. Kitty. Checking pod. Let's see who all lives here.
That's close enough, stranger. We're a peaceful farm. We don't want any trouble.
I'm friendly.
It's okay, I'm friendly. Not looking to cause any trouble.
If you say so, but be warned, we're armed here, so don't try anything. Let me tell you, farming ain't easy. Out in the field all day, every day, and every minute of it spent watching your back.
Farming's hard work.
Won't argue with that. Blake Abernathy, you new to the Commonwealth?
Yeah, you could say that.
Good to see a new face. How about you? Ever think about working the land?
I'm sure I'll give it a try someday.
Well, good luck to you then. Maybe I'll see you at the Diamond City Market someday. We'll do a swap. Word of advice though, if you do start up a farm, be ready to deal with the raiders. Why do all the hard work when you can just take what you want at gunpoint?
What about the Minutemen? If you join up, we can all help each other against the raiders.
You don't say. I thought the Minutemen were all gone. Last time those raiders hit us, my daughter Mary tried to stand up to them. Now she's buried out back of the house. Only 21 years old, and they shot her down without a thought. So you can understand why I'm glad to hear the Minutemen are back. Although, a bit too late for my Mary.
We're rebuilding the Minutemen. You won't have to stand alone anymore.
Rebuilding? You don't know what a relief that is. I don't have much to offer, but Those raiders that killed Mary, they took her locket too. It's been in Connie's family for generations. If you could get it back, it'd mean a lot to us.
Don't worry. I'll get that locket back for you.
Good. Connie feels like it's a part of Mary. I don't think she'll rest easy again as long as it's gone.
New here? Well, if you've got anything worth trading, you can talk to me.
I saw the lady walk over in this direction. I heard her talk. Oh, okay. Or at least she's here.
You want to buy or sell something?
I'll just see what she's got real quick before I go. Nah. Yes, I need that. No. That stuff's all good. 45 rounds, I'm okay on. So I will just accept that for now.
Truth be told, I wouldn't mind if those raiders shared Mary's fate while you were at it.
Was planning on it already, buddy. Okay, well, who have we got here?
For work, we could use some help picking melons if you've got some spare time. I'll give you caps for any you can bring me.
Sure. I got time to help out.
Great. Doesn't have to be now, but whenever you get the time.
Sounds good. Okay. So I'll come back and deal with these people
You would help us.
in just a minute. Not a bad little settlement here. That it's already built up to some degree. I will have to... I'll probably come back and scrap stuff at a later date. Probably by myself. Because luckily enough for us, I believe that the mission that they're sending us on here, we've already discovered the U.S. Air Force Satellite Station Olivia. So let's go there. Do a little mission for them. Dog meat, the bane of my existence. Alright, so what have we got? Yep. You got it covered, Cosworth. See? And you were just telling me that you were terrible at dealing with them. The new insects. The larger ones. But let's take out... Should actually probably be using this gun because I have more ammo for it. Okay. Really? Whoa. Oh, okay. They're just making a lot of noise. But they're probably not that dangerous. Oh, you're down here. A little bit hard to see in the dark, actually. And I can't aim because I'm standing close to a fence. Perfect. Even though I can shoot through the fence, stand too close to it, you're not allowed to aim your gun. Just kinda dumb. I don't understand why everything in a game has to have, like, physical collisions. You know? And I get maybe some part of it is, like, they're trying to keep proper perspective. You know, when you come up to the fence, like, you know. Well, there we go. Now I can aim my gun. Herp derp. So it's just sometimes that it wants to be difficult. I guess when I'm looking at an enemy, it knows, okay, now's the time to be difficult. Herp derp. Oh god. So we have already been here and we have already looted. Guess we'll have to go into the concrete building here. So I'm just gonna check the 2 bodies. We're doing okay on weight for now. Although probably after this I'll empty out. Or like I'll go back and finish the episode by turning it in. Just want to make sure we've got all the loot from up here. Okay. Second body. Did I just screw myself? Really, Andrew? Oh god, what did I do? Can I go under? Nope. What can I do? There we go. Thank God. Just once again doing the complete perimeter check. And we will head inside here. I think we came in here when we first explored here. Maybe we didn't go in wherever this is. Yeah, I don't think we went in here. Although I could be wrong. Hopefully there's lots of Army gear, because it is U.S. Air Force. So the tripwire, I guess it was a laser tripwire that I missed. Because I'm a retard. Okay, there we go. At least it didn't blow up everything. And I do see a line stretching from here going off. Oh.
And yet it does help hide the mess.
It's true. Bad lighting does hide mess. Hopefully, okay, you know what? I'm gonna play this like I've done a lot of the other stuff, guys, for you, where I'm just gonna deal with enemies and I'm not gonna loot, but I'll show you what all is around us.
I think someone's out there. Shit's got ammo all around.
Caution. Alright, let's try to hack their stuff here.
There we go.
Bingo. Johnson, Applegate, Ritchie, Copper, Miller, Winters. That might be part of the Winters investigation, which is like the police investigation that we were looking at way back at the where the Brotherhood are. Upgrade, okay. SSO will be upgrading equipment in the coming months, but this does not mean maintenance duties cease. Continue normal work schedules. The lower storage room requires fumigation for pests, specifically cockroaches. Means we're going to probably find rad roaches. Extermination commences at blah blah blah, so they're probably, yeah, 0900 on the day of the bombs, so it probably never happened. All personnel are required to vacate substation levels for the duration of the procedure, which means they probably all got, means that they actually probably all got gassed or fumigated. Due to the high volume of signal intercept traffic, intel officers will be on site daily until further notice and will require access to the intel room. Open intel room. Yes, let's open it. Strictly prohibited to intel officer, analysts, and senior officers. Violators will be subject to court-martial. Whatever. Okay. So I would imagine that it's wherever that wire led off to. Just gonna check very quickly what kind of stuff we're looking at in here. Okay.
Okay, cut the shit. Who is that?
Don't really care that there's raiders here, but would like to get rid of them. Sorry, puppy. But you gotta go first because you're gonna be the most dangerous if you get up on me. Would imagine that they're coming from one side or the other. Oh yeah. Oh yay. At least Codsworth is in there. Dealing with some of them apparently. See, like this stuff, I'm aiming down sights. I was aiming down sights, pressing the button there, and ack, yeah. Ack that. How about them apples? Still on fire, but dealt with. Woot. Oh, come on. Just one more somewhere. Hide note. Let's look down here. Yeah. Okay, that's good for now. Just gonna investigate. Take the mini nuke. Like anything important will probably be in here. And yes, I will come back for the rest later. Oh, come on. Just need to be lower. Yeah.
Yes.
At least I'm finding plenty of shotgun shells. So I do have some of these now. I always, like in the old games, like Fallout 3, New Vegas, I'd use the shotgun too much on enemies and then I'd run out and have nothing left. I don't know how much more I can take, so I'm just gonna take ammo for the time being. Because it doesn't weigh anything. Turn my light on for you guys. And dog tags. I don't know. Might be worth something. Okay. Yeah, like none of their weapons or anything are all that special, particularly. Except for this, which I'll have to try to put on Codsworth if I get over encumbered here. But at least we did get that and didn't take us too much work. Yeah, there we go. Shotgun shell. Alright, Codsworth. Let's see how much more junk we can put in your trunk. Alright. Yeah, he's over encumbered. So I've got 9 pounds worth of weight to deal with here, guys.
100 years ago, I never would have thought this level of dust possible.
I will take that and we will check the terminal, although just make sure that, like, that's one thing that I need to do more is just make sure that they're not booby trap terminals. Satellite dish status offline. Can we bring it online? Okay, so if we can become an authorized personnel, Maybe we can get this place running again. Already looted you, so let's see what we got back here now. This is all new sections, guys. Or at least it's stuff we haven't explored yet. Yay! It's a spoon. Because you totally know you need those spoons, right? Dusty, dusty. Not seeing too much of value in here, like other than the scrap materials and stuff like that. Talking about like interesting weapons or anything. Alright then. So we've got their locket. Take the bobby pin, the rat away. The rest of the stuff I can wait on. Let's see what's through here.
Sweet.
Woohoo! You think I should go for it, guys?
Try not to get any on your boots, sir.
Oh yeah. They really are easiest to kill with melee weapons, guys. Any of the bugs really come up against, like blood bugs or whatever. You can try shooting at them and stuff and you can hit them. You know, they'll die, but
Got it.
just switch your weapon to a melee weapon of some sort and they'll go down just as fast. Definitely some loot in here. Oh, here we go. Where'd he go? Alright, there we go. Intel room key. I thought we already opened the intel room, so oh well. Gold plated flip lighter. Flip lighter. If I can get out of here with that stuff without over encumbering, I'll try. Army helmet. This will probably put me over. I'm gonna leave it there. I'll come back and grab it to give to somebody in my settlement eventually if I need to. But giving them other helmets for now that have different features that I like, so I don't know if I'll ever put them in like just regular helmets. But we'll see how it goes. I would guess that we've seen everything in here now. Because we found their locket, and we found like the, oh yeah, they were supposed to be fumigated. Here's all the roaches that didn't get fumigated. Yeah, like, unless there's something major that I missed here. I think we've got everything. Let's just head back up here real quick. Let's see what's over this way. Okay, so this just connects back downstairs. That was the mongrel, or that was the dog that they had. 38 rounds I'll take. Wait on the chem box. And we'll see what's in this room over here. Ah, the facilities. Yes. Yes. Well, I think we got it, guys. Let's go give them back their locket, and I'll come back here after and loot out the rest of this. It would be nice to see if we could get the facilities working again, like as far as the satellite dish and the data connection. I don't know what it'll give us, but I like bringing everything online that can be brought online. Okay. So let's not get shot out here by something as we pop our head out.
Would not believe how this place sets off my cleaning senses.
And we did, yeah, we did check all that out. Okay, so let's just warp out. There we go. I think that attachment on the front of it makes it like a laser shotgun. Alright. And see outside? He might be outside. Yeah. Okay. Put away my gun. Oh, so they have like a bunch of different crops here. Melon patch and back. Might be a better idea to consolidate all of the crops here, or, well, no, looks like, okay. I'll probably close off the fence here and I'll put in new crops here. And do a fence that goes all the way around everything eventually if I can, but... Alright, people. Okay, so Blake.
I've got that locket back for you.
Blake told me what you did for us. For Mary. I know it's not much, but any trading you want to do,
serious?
I'll go easy on the price.
That's great news.
Let me know if there's anything you want to
Connie's
take a
gonna
look
be
at.
speechless. Whatever the Minutemen need, you can count on us. We got a decent workshop here, and Connie's sure to go leaner on her prices after what you've done.
Nice. Do you have more stuff, Connie?
Sure.
Okay. Dang it, she hasn't refreshed her stuff yet. So we'll have to wait on that. But at least let's go and check here. Nice. So I'm definitely gonna have to build this place up, guys. Might do an episode of it. We'll have to see. I might have to throw up some basic defenses here really quickly, just so that they don't get overrun. But it's a nice location, nice farming location. So it looks like there are some scrap materials here that we can take. Finally, which I really need. So yeah, something that we will be doing in the future. I think this might be something that I want to show you guys, because setting up a farm like this, it's kind of a nice location, whereas some of the other locations, you know, you don't get all of this already. So I think this would be a beneficial one for you guys to see. So I'm going to do as little as possible here until I can show you guys. So this may have some stuff, but it's stuff that I've had to put there, just because if time passes in this game, you're eventually going to get attacked at some point. So that, I think, will do it for this episode, guys. Thank you for joining me. I had a much more pleasurable experience doing all of this kind of stuff than what we were slogging through last episode. So I think I'm going to do a bit of a mix of sort of more exploring around the areas that we've been already, as well as trying to do some of the missions that we've been given down in Diamond City, like going to that hardware store. I still want to do that, doing the Brotherhood missions. My real intent with going to Diamond City was to find another faction, so that we could do Brotherhood, Minutemen, and whatever other faction there was. But so far, that has not been the case, and I don't know. I just want to find whatever other factions there are out there so that we can sort of do a little bit of everything all at once. So I'm going to keep trying to figure that out as we go, but thank you for joining me, guys. I will continue on with our adventure next time, and join me for more fun. I'll see you guys.